What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Clarity HD here. Today, we're going to be talking about the proposed bill to tax violent video games. So if you're interested, feel free to stay tuned. Alrighty, like I said previously, guys, we're going to be talking about the new bill that has been proposed by Joe Biden, the Vice President of the United States of America, saying he wants to tax violent video games. Now, violent video games is a very broad statement, so it's not necessarily, we're not necessarily sure on what's considered a violent video game. Is it considered shooting games? Is it considered cartoon violence games? You know, like cartoon violence, it's everywhere. Games like Minecraft, that could be considered a violent video game because, I mean, you're killing pigs, you're killing cows, you're killing stuff, so it's a very broad term, and I wanted to talk about it because as someone that plays violent video games, you know, I wanted to talk about what I think about this. The main reason for this is they say that video games cause people to go out and do violent acts. For example, if I play Call of Duty, I see people shooting guns, all that kind of stuff, killing people, that makes me want to go out and go kill a person. That's their linkage. That's what they're trying to say when they have no factual evidence. Zip, zero, nada, no proof. Yet they can still say that. You want to know why? Because they're the government and they can do whatever the hell they want to do. That's where I have a problem. Because like I said, I play video games that are extremely violent. You look at games like Battlefield 3, that is like a war simulation. It's so realistic. The gun sounds, everything. It's really realistic. The problem is, my problem is just because I play Battlefield 3 doesn't make me want to go out and purchase an AR-15 and go freaking shoot people. You need to the United States government needs to focus on the people that are crazy, not the people that play video games. There is no correlation between me wanting to shoot someone and playing Call of Duty Black Ops. No correlation whatsoever. So I don't really know where this bill is coming from. You know, they're making false claims of just random bullshit. They're pulling shit out of their ass and just throwing it at us. And saying, here, you're going to obey this because we're the government, and if you don't like it, then tough shit. It's not making very much sense. Not making very much sense at all. They have no proof about this thing. They have no evidence. Like, they haven't provided any evidence other than, you know what? We think that this is a theory. Is all this is. It's a theory, and then they're going to tax us. And it's not to say that this would not be good, because what they're going to do is they're going to take the money from the tax, give it to the gun victims, to the people, the victims of the gun victims, and they're just going to throw money at their faces because someone shot them or something like that. You know, I don't understand it. It's going to be more money coming into the government, and which is exactly what they want, and how much of this money is really going to go to those victims? Like, don't get me wrong, I am not in any way opposed of giving those victims money, but to give them money from my money, from, like, buying video games that are being accused of of someone else, like, I'm trying to think of it, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Influence. Like, my video games are influencing someone else to go and kill someone. That's what I don't like. I don't appreciate that because the games that I play don't make me crazy. Crazy is crazy. If you want to attack someone because they're shooting someone, don't look at the cause of, like, oh, they played this game. You know, that's stupid. That's idiotic. It's just, they're pulling bullshit, they're pulling shit out of their ass and throwing it at us and saying, you know what, here we go, this is what we're going to do. As you can tell, I'm kind of angry about this topic. It's stupid, you know. So we don't know how much this tax is going to be. Right now, I live in Minnesota. There's something called the sales tax, where I think everywhere has the sales tax on video games. I pay about 6% sales tax in Minnesota for my game. So the game is about $59.99. With that sales tax, I get about like $4 more. So my game is $64. If I'm to buy a new game, that's about the price. This sales tax, let's just take for example that this sales tax is going to be 6%, which I guarantee it's going to be higher because the government is money thirsty. Like, they're so thirsty for money. It's the government, for God's sakes. It's the government. You know, what do you expect? I'm expecting this tax to be around, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, say 8 to 10%, which is a huge number if you think about it. That's 10%. I'm guessing it's going to be like 10%. That's honestly my best guess. It's going to be around 10%. I'm going to be paying $6 for this violent video game tax, okay? That's $6 right there, plus the $4. That's another $10, an extra $10 that goes to the government. How many video games are sold? How much money is the government going to make off each video game that's sold? And for what purpose? For what purpose? They have no links, they have no correlation, nothing goes together with their facts. So what Joe Biden is doing, because Joe Biden is like the main person that's bringing this up, I just want to know how you can actually correlate these two things together and how you can support something like this, because it makes no sense whatsoever. I don't understand it. What are your guys' opinions? I completely just don't, I can't seem to get it. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Maybe I'm looking at it because I play video games and I'm saying like, oh, this is bullshit, but maybe someone else that's watching my YouTube videos that doesn't play video games, maybe you can help me understand. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is just a way for the government to make money. And they say, you know, all the profits are going to go to all these gun victims and all that stuff. I 100% doubt that all that money would go to gun victims. I doubt that. The government is going to, of course, take its fair share of the money. Maybe 75, 25. 25 goes to the victims, 75 goes to the government. Because the government's greedy bastards. They don't give a shit about the people. They only care about their own little bullshit shenanigans, whatever goes on the United States government, and governments everywhere for that matter. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, guys. Like, first of all, I want to say that I'm not. I think that there's corruption in the government, and I think there's money-thirsty pigs in our government, but I'm not one of the people that thinks, like, oh, like, the Boston Marathon was a set-up thing. That's bullshit. I hate those kind of people that just, anything that goes wrong, like, it can't be that people are crazy. It has to be, oh, the government set it up, the government set it up. I have a guy that goes to my school, and he's like this, and it irritates me. Every single thing, it's the government, yada, yada, yada. All that bullshit. It doesn't, no, it's not the government. But in this case, it's just idiotic. It's stupid. I don't understand. I cannot begin to tell you how much that this irritates me, that they would actually come out and say something that stupid that, oh, you know, violent video games cause people to go and kill someone. I don't kill people. I play Call of Duty. Okay, for example, in Modern Warfare 2, I have 13 days playtime. 13 days. Modern Black Ops, I have about 7, I want to say. I think I have 7 days playtime. Modern Warfare 3, I have about 4 or 5 days playtime. I didn't really play Modern Warfare 3. I didn't like that game. Black Ops 2, I have 5 days and like a few hours. So overall, I've put so much time into these violent video games. And then keep in mind, I also play Far Cry. I play Battlefield. I play Halo. I don't know if you can consider Halo a violent video game. Yeah, there's guns in it, but there's no blood. There's no gore. Once again, it goes into the whole thing, like, what is considered a violent video game? Minecraft, you kill pigs, you kill cows, you kill sheep, you kill chickens, you know, all that stuff. Was that a violent video game? No, it's not. It doesn't appear as a violent video game. If they were to be a little bit more specific, I think it would be awesome. Still wouldn't agree with it, but it would be awesome if they could just say, like, oh, this is what's going to be taxed. This is not what's going to be taxed. You know, like, they're being so broad about it, and that's what I really don't appreciate it. So, once again, let me know what your guys' opinions are. I know maybe I'm kind of biased on it because I play, quote-unquote, violent video games, but, I want to hear what your guys' opinions are. Maybe you guys are watching this Call of Duty video, but you guys play Minecraft. What do you guys think about it? Because Minecraft isn't a violent video game, and if they try and say that it's a violent video game, they're just a bunch of money whores, you know, like, I have nothing else to say. So, anyway, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that to keep up to date with all of my videos. It'd be awesome. I will love you forever. And, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.